we're going to be trying a little experiment, and you guys are going to get to be the guinea pigs. So um, there's not really a super easy way to do SAT practice through Schoology yet that we've been able to find. So we're gonna we're gonna try this out, and we're gonna see how it works. And if it doesn't work, then we might come back and try something else. But if it does work, then we'll do it again. So just to let you guys know that my expectations for this are really I don't have any, but I want you guys to try this and then see how it works. Okay. So we're going to do this SAT practice test, but it's going to require you to kind of like do some things with your Chromebook. Okay. So first thing is I want you to come up top here to your tab where my mouse is, and then you're going to use two fingers to right click. Okay. And then you'll get this thing that comes up. So I want you to be on the course page and in this SAT practice test folder, wherever it is. It might be in one of these different weeks. It might be all by itself, but just know that's what I want you guys to be in, okay? Depending on when we can get to this or not. So two fingers, right click, and hit duplicate, okay? So now you're going to have two of the exact same tab that's open. Okay. So let's go ahead and open practice test 1. And you should see a page that looks like this. And it's going to have a PDF file that opens up. And this is going to be our test that we read from. Okay. So this is it as it loads. So you guys are going to be doing the questions in Schoology, but what you need this for is you need this document, the story with the line numbers and all of that stuff. Okay. So we're going to click up here in our top. So see when I click up top how it shrinks it down and lets me move it around. Okay. So we're going to click up here in the top, moving this around, and we're going to just push it all the way over to the right hand side of the screen. So you see how it makes that shadow whenever I go toward the edge of the screen with my mouse? That's what we want. So we're going to split our screen in half. So you see now my window is only on this half of the screen. Okay, now we're going to take our first tab that we made, and I'm going to click on it, and I'm going to drag it over to the other side. So now I have my screen split in half. Easy, right? So we have our story that's here on this side. And if you don't know this, you can use two fingers to scroll up and down on the screen wherever your mouse is. So it's pretty helpful. And if we want to make this bigger, we can do that too. We can just click our little zoom in here, and then it'll make it a little bit easier for us to read. Okay, or we can zoom out if we want to be able to see more of it all at one time. And those two buttons are here and here. Okay, and then on one side, we're going to have our test, and on the other side, we're going to have the questions. Okay, so we're going to click this, and so this is my teacher view. Yours will be a little bit different, but I can click preview here, show you what it will look like on your screen. Okay, so practice test number 1. We're going to click Start New Attempt. Okay. And it's going to load. Okay, so this is my first question. And you'll notice that this should be the first question down here. Okay. Now, it's going to scramble the order of the question answers, but, that shouldn't be super important because, you shouldn't be looking at those anyway. The only reason that this is over here is so that you have access to the story with these line numbers, okay, which is why I can't just copy and paste it. But so you're going to read this, and then you're going to answer the questions over here. So story over here, questions over here. And then you just answer it just like you would any other story. Now, some of these are going to ask you to go to a certain line number. So line 1 and line 65. So the line numbers are these little teeny tiny numbers over here right next to the side. So this is line 65. Okay, and we're looking for the meaning of the word directly. So on line 65, directly. See? So that's what I need you guys to do, and you're just going to take it like you would any other quiz. It's just going to be a completion grade. So we're going to take a couple of these. If this method works, we're going to take a couple of these, and then we're going to try to see where you are at as far as your score on the SAT goes. So if for whatever reason you can't get this to work, just send me a message and let me know what happened, and I'll try to figure out a solution for you. But yeah, so good luck and do the best you can with this, okay?